What happens to your connection when silence takes over in the bedroom? Before we dive in, hit that like button, share this with a friend, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you've ever wondered what silence really means during sex. Ever wondered why sometimes during amazing sex there's nothing, no sound, just silence? Can quiet moments be more intense than loud ones? What if I told you that sometimes silence signals something deeper than pleasure itself? Introduction. Beyond sound into connection. Imagine this scene. You're fully engaged, pouring your heart and body into the moment. You've planned everything down to the smallest detail, using cock rings to enhance sensation, modulating your voice with just the right tonal shifts, pacing yourself carefully to build anticipation. You feel confident, sure that you're doing everything right. Yet despite your best efforts, the room falls into silence. No moans, no whispered words, just a quiet stillness. Suddenly, a wave of doubt crashes in. Am I doing this right? Is she enjoying herself? Should I stop or keep going? That silence can feel like a flashing alarm in your mind, stirring anxiety and confusion. But here's a truth that many men don't realize. Silence in the bedroom isn't always a warning sign or a sign of disinterest. In fact, it can be one of the most profound signals of connection and focus between partners. It might reflect a deep level of concentration, an intimate empowerment, or simply another language of pleasure that doesn't rely on sound at all. Sexual communication is complex and multifaceted. Experts like Dr. Emily Morse, a renowned sex therapist, emphasize that nonverbal cues, eye contact, breathing patterns, subtle body movements, often speak louder than words or sounds. Sometimes silence allows space for partners to tune into each other's energy, emotions, and sensations more deeply than any noise could convey. It's a moment where presence itself becomes the erotic language. From real-life experiences, many couples share stories where silence led to powerful, shared intimacy. It can break down the pressure to perform and open the door to a more mindful, connected experience. Rather than panic, these quiet moments might be your best opportunity to deepen trust and mutual understanding. In this video, we're going to unpack the silent language of pleasure. You'll learn how to recognize when silence is a sign of connection rather than concern, and how to respond in ways that enhance intimacy and satisfaction for both you and your partner. And hey, if this is your first time here, welcome. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our honest, no-fluff conversations about sex, relationships, and all the juicy in between. Here, we cut through the noise and get to the real talk. 1. Silence is not equal to disinterest. Some of the most powerful orgasms happen with no sound. During moments of deep sensation, internal focus takes over and external expression goes quiet. It's like watching a dancer so inside the music that the rest of the world disappears. Scientific insight. Research shows that focused attention increases brain synchrony, frontoparietal networks that dims vocal expression. Practical example. A partner once told me, I moaned a lot in porn, but with one partner she went silent due to emotional safety. She was more in her body, not performing. 2. When silence is nervous or cultural. Not all silence is pleasure. Sometimes it's anxiety, lack of arousal, or cultural upbringing. Self-consciousness. Women are often socialized to sound sexy in porn. When that doesn't come naturally, they go quiet. Mental load. If she's thinking about work or groceries, her mind might be elsewhere. How to differentiate. Watch breathing, body tension, touch and eye contact. 3. Reading the full picture. Body language over moans. When it comes to understanding your partner's pleasure, sounds like moans or verbal expressions are just one small part of a much bigger picture. Sexual communication is multi-layered, and much of what's truly happening is told through subtle, nonverbal cues that many men overlook. If you focus only on the noises, you might miss the rich, complex language of the body itself. Breathing is one of the most powerful signals. Experts in sexual health, like Dr. Laura Berman explained that changes in breathing patterns can reveal more about arousal than words ever could. Is her breath deepening, becoming slower and more rhythmic, or quickening and shallow with excitement? Sometimes her breathing will even unconsciously sync with yours, creating a kind of physiological harmony, a shared rhythm that speaks volumes about connection and mutual pleasure. Muscle tone and movement also send strong messages. Notice if her legs wrap around you tightly or if her hips move in sync with yours. That's often a clear sign of engagement and enthusiasm. The way her back arches or her body shifts can indicate comfort or heightened sensitivity. These involuntary reactions often reflect true pleasure far more accurately than any vocalization. Eye contact and pupil dilation provide another layer of insight. Our eyes are sometimes called the windows to the soul, and in intimate moments, they reveal emotional and physical states too. Dilated pupils can indicate excitement, while steady eye contact signals trust and connection. Dr. Helen Fisher, a biological anthropologist, points out that when partners lock eyes during sex, it triggers oxytocin release, the bonding hormone, which deepens intimacy. The squeeze factor, how tightly she holds you, can be an unmistakable sign of desire and comfort. Is she clinging to you, wrapping her arms or legs in a way that shows she wants to feel close and secure? This physical cling is often a silent plea for more connection, more intimacy, and reassurance. Here's a practical tip many men overlook. Gentle communication is key. Checking in with simple, non-intrusive questions like, "What pressure feels good right now?" Or, "Tell me something you do want," doesn't interrupt the moment. It builds trust and intimacy. According to relationship coach Esther Perel, these check-ins encourage openness and vulnerability, enhancing pleasure rather than breaking the mood. They show your partner that you're attentive, respectful, and committed to making the experience enjoyable for both of you. In real-world situations, couples who master reading these nonverbal cues often report better sex lives and deeper emotional bonds. They say it eliminates confusion, reduces anxiety, and replaces performance pressure with genuine connection. So next time, don't just listen for sounds. Watch for the full mosaic of body language that reveals what your partner truly feels. 4. How to ask without killing the mood. 1600 to 2000. Instead of, "Are you enjoying this?" say, "Would you like more of this?" Use, "I want to make this great for you. What feels best in this moment?" Encourage her to verbalize needs before slipping into silence mode. Normalize talk during sex. It's okay to say too slow or faster, deeper. 5. Performance versus presence. 2000 to 2400. We've been taught that loud, good. Porn reinforces this, and it's misleading. Loud moans can simply be acting. Real pleasure often doesn't need theatrics. Focused, quiet intimacy can be a gift, a sign of total absorption. Some of the hottest moments I've shared were silent, mind-blowing, and wordless. 6th, partner communication. A two-way street, 24 to 28. Encourage her to voice what she likes and return the favor. Share your own feedback. "I love it when you grip my waist like that." Explore desire scripts together. "Tell me how you like that tomorrow morning." Relationship dynamics deepened through consistent feedback loops. 7. Sign-up prompt. If you're curious about flirting outside and inside the bedroom, check out Marn's Win Girl method. It's the science-backed F formula for confident connection. There's a free preview plus 20% off. Link below. We all deserve to feel desire and be heard, not perform for someone else's fantasy. Conclusion and takeaways. Silence can be a signal of deep engagement, not disinterest. A sign of mental or emotional disconnection, but only sometimes. A chance to check in, not bail out. The real trick to intimacy? Pay attention to breathing, muscle tone, eye contact, and just ask. Real communication builds safety. Safety creates pleasure. Pleasure doesn't have to be loud to be life-changing. Final notes. If this video helped you rethink the role of silence in intimacy, Like, share, subscribe, and comment with your story. Have you ever had a silent yet intense experience? How did your partner respond? Let's break the myth. Quiet doesn't mean bored. It might mean better than words can say. Remember, the best lovers aren't award-winning performers. They help you feel safe enough to make whatever sounds come naturally. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and drop your comments below. Let's talk.